Welcome to Boggy Creek Life for another installment of Mail Calls and Grail Halls, episode number 36. X plus Bela Lugosi Dracula. I know it's been out for a minute, but I just got mine not too long ago. Got it from Cult Man TV. I actually ran into him at a Flight 19 model show. Oh man, it's about 40 minutes north of where I live here in Miami. I cannot remember the name of the county. It starts with a P. But he had a booth set up there, and we chatted for a while. You know, I've known Steve through Facebook and stuff for a few years. It was a good time. And yeah, because I was looking for this kit, I don't know, a few months back, all over Amazon. Everybody was sold out of it. And he happened to get a few more in stock, so I grabbed one from him at the show. Share it with you guys. If you don't already have one, if you do, I've seen plenty of beautiful build-ups of it. But back to the matter at hand here before we get cracking. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you as always. We're at 495 subscribers right now, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you because every subscription is important. And if you're new to the channel, what I do here is model review, and occasionally I will throw in some building tips and whatnot. Because if you ever have any questions about anything, or if you ever see me do something, or, you know, even if you just don't know how to do something, to ask, and if I know, I'll tell you. You know, if not, I can point you in the right direction. YouTube is always the best place. You notice the background may be a little different. I got the fan on. It's hot in here. The background may be a little different behind me if you've been watching, and that is because I am filming from my lady's workbench, which is clean, and she's happened to be working on Mars Attacks. Mobius has some excellent kits, but in all honesty, because I helped her, you know, build this one, she's going to be painted, but she did a lot of the building herself, but I helped her build some of it because some of these parts in this kit are horrible fitting. Yeah, just like, I don't know if it's a fluke or what, because I put together Mobius kits and, you know, they were just excellent. But yeah, some of the pieces in that kit's not so great. But yeah, there is no, this is where we usually film from over here, and you can see I have been a very bad boy, a very messy boy. I'm working on a Tamiya, I think that's how you pronounce it, 1/25th scale Mercedes McLaren. And it's funny that you can fit the whole box and everything and all the pieces when something's that small on the one table. And I've been working in just that little area you see there on the corner because it just seems so tiny to me. I mean, I built cars when I was a kid, and, you know, that was like my first love. But yeah, now since I've been working on figure models and stuff, it just seems so itty bitty and getting older. I have to wear the jeweler's glasses and all that. But anyways, that ain't why you guy came here to hear me ramble. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this, I'm sure, excellent kit. Alrighty, so sorry here for a little bit of hand cam work. I usually have a boom thing to hook my phone to, but that's at the other desk over there. So anyways, those of you that have been subscribed and know that how I appreciate a good box. And you know what? I went with Chat GPT, and I found out that the sculptor is James Groman. But it searched and searched and searched the internet and could not find out who painted the box art. And just kudos to them, I say. If anybody knows who painted the box art, hey, leave their name in the comments. I would love to know. Nice, sturdy, good-looking box. All the usual suspects, you know. Universal Monsters, Star Aces, X Plus Company, Lugosi Enterprises. You know, this kind of cracked me up a little bit. You know, it's like an exclamation point. Customize your model with chain or medallion. You know, it's a big customization we got going on there. But I just thought that was funny. But let me go ahead and get these pieces out, and we'll go ahead and dig in and take a look at him. All right, so I went ahead and took everything out, laid it down, cut off some pieces I wanted to check on, how they fit, and yeah, we'll take a glance at everything. But we definitely, there's too many pieces. So if you like a model with a lot of pieces, this is going to be for you. First off, we'll check out the directions, and they came in a nice plastic bag, which I haven't seen too often. They've got that old faded Aurora look to them. Oh, let's pull it out again. Okay, as you can see, you got your choice of your customization there, your head. Everything put out, steps seem to be well all together. For suggested detailed painting, see illustrations, parts indicated. Got you a pillar, some bats, some rats, nameplate, and Dracula. And on the back, they have what he looks like and a little paint chart. Tell you how to paint him. A little pro tip, tell you how to paint the eyes. If I remember correctly, when I went over the, I think it's the Bride of Frankenstein I have by them, it had the same things too. Keep an eye out for Frankenstein, the Mummy's Tomb. You know, I don't remember if these are already out. I know I'm on a pre-order list for the Wolfman. That's a pretty cool kit. How to contact them, yada yada yada. Alrighty. Nice directions. First we'll take a look at the base here. Got nice texture. Comes in black. You can see there's only two colors. Some of the flesh tone and black that it's molded in. It's decently thick. I mean, it'll definitely work. But it's got nice textures, you know, grout lines, cracks, whatever kind of techniques you're going to use on this, it's going to support it. Where your nameplate goes, a little dry brushing, washing, be a beautiful base. This was one thing that interested me, was the cape. It interested me because that is a nice thick piece of styrene there. You can tell. I mean, it's thicker. That's a thick piece of plastic, and that's good. I mean, to me, that's quality stuff right there. All the folds, the fold back, so you can paint your inside, have it folded over on the outside. Very nice. Let's check out the pillar. From what I see, comes in 4 parts, so that'll give you a little more of a challenge. But you know, most of us don't like things too easy anyway. Let's look at the nameplate here. Bela Lugosi as Dracula. Has a nice stone texture to it. Letters are nice and raised for easy painting. Seats in them 3 slots that were on the base. I have no idea what that piece goes to, and I'm not going back into the directions to find out. Now, another thing I was curious about was how the pants were going to fit together. Because a lot of figure models, you come into problems with the legs and stuff, the ones made out of plastic. These, I had already put them together. It's a front and a back. Didn't glue them. I mean, they're just together. But you can see there's no gap, minimal seam. I mean, barely. I can barely feel it. So even if you're a modeler that's not like big into doing seams, oh yeah, if you just did a little, maybe a little heavier primer, you can get away with on this and to cover them up. Fits together beautifully. Fold into slacks, nice crease press, just like Count should have. There's the other pieces to your column over here with the top. As we can see, nice stone, dead vines, nicely raised, easy painting. The top of the pillar broken off. Again, pretty sure a bat goes there in that slot coming out. It's very, very beautifully done. Now I went ahead. First, well, here, we'll go ahead and look at this stuff first. Just to see the detail. I mean, that's coat to coat. You know, it's got tails. Go ahead here and look at the medallion. There we go. Beautifully detailed. Nice buttons. Nice raised. Easy to paint. It's even got lines molded into the vest. Beautiful detail for a plastic kit. Beautiful. Beautiful detail for even if it was a resin kit. You know, just beautiful detail, period. But I'm highly impressed because it's a styrene kit. And this would be your optional with chain instead of medallion, I believe. Just as beautiful as the other one. And you have an option of, looks like you have an option of 2 coats here too. I imagine it's one with each vest. So probably fits differently with each one. Over here, I was talking about parts. We have, like I said, if you like parts, this looks like the part that sits on top of this neck for the head to go on. Just a collar by itself. The sole of shoes. The toe and the side. And the spats. At least I believe these are spats. I mean, they could be cuffs. Let's see. We've got the arms right here. Nope, it appears to be that the cuffs are sculpted onto the arms, which are also beautifully done. All the wrinkles in the jacket. So, yeah, my point to that was, if you like a partsy model, this one will be for you. Now here was a couple things I cut off because I wanted to see how they fit. To me, if your head don't fit right together, it's just going to look like crap, the whole thing. It just takes away from it. And I wanted to see how the bat head fit. But first off, let's take a gander at him. Nice detail there in the wings, the texture and the skin between the wings. Got his little toes. One little piece of, that's not even flat, that's claws. You notice too, there's like no flashing hardly on this. I mean, if it is, it's so minimal. you can't tell it just by looking at this, you know. No flashing. I mean, I didn't trim anything off, sorry. I didn't trim anything off these to put them together. I just cut them off the sprue and stuck them together. And the same with these. I didn't trim anything off this stuff. I just cut it off the sprue. Okay, so and the bat head. And I don't know if we can get in on it. I'm gonna try. You got the texture in the ears, the little lines that they have, nose holes, eyeball, mouth. Very detailed, very detailed. And it really just has a little nub there on his neck and just a little bigger hole there. And, it's really hard to tell. I imagine he's flying like that, maybe. And yeah, just sits on there. The head glue would be pretty good. Once again, maybe with some thicker paint, a little heavier primer in some areas. I don't know. I really wouldn't want to kill the detail on all this. You wouldn't need to really fix any seams. So when I took the head apart, I saw, oh, there's no ear attached to either side. So I went and found the ear. First off, we'll look at the face before we do this. Beautiful, spot on Lugosi, in my opinion. Expression is perfect. Kudos to the sculptor. The hair, everything. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Okay, so now back to this. You see there's a slot on the inside. The ear has a tab. It slides into that. And then the head snaps on the back, holds the ear, and you hear it click. I mean, it's not a snap type model, but that's how good it is. And you can see we have a very little bit of seam on the neck. I think you would take a piece of sandpaper maybe and just run it down the hair, and you could probably get rid of most of that and make it blend in with the hair. And just a little bit out on the side. But you remember too, you're going to have a collar, so it may cover that up. It may cover that up. But yeah, I think it's a beautifully done kit. I would give X plus and A plus. And if you're a Lugosi Dracula fan, well, then this would be a definite must-have. I like vampires from all different kinds of things, but this is the classic. Besides the Orlok back in the day, but yeah, I give this a kit a big thumbs up. Let's go ahead and wrap this up and get out of here, because I know you guys don't like long videos. See, I'm thinking about you. All right, so thank you for stopping by and checking out that beautiful kit with me. Beautiful kit there by X Plus. As you can see, Pumpkinhead is still ongoing. I haven't worked on him in a minute because I joined the IPMS group and we're doing a group Tamiya build. That's why I'm building the car, and we kind of got a time limit on that. And you kind of get, at least me, kind of get burnt out sometimes on doing the same stuff over and over again. So the car's a nice break, and I get to work with other modelers, take suggestions on different genres of models like cars and military craft, and it's a whole different game than the figure modeling to me. And they ask me questions about this, so it's really a great thing. Don't know what we'll have a video on next. Maybe something with no figure. Maybe something not a figure with a figure. You know, it never. I just kind of come up with it as I go. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe. You can turn on the notifications if you wish, but it's the description that's really important and the watch time. That's why I'm trying to keep these short. So, yeah. Once again, thanks for stopping by. For God's sake, be good to each other, please. And model on.